Our first referee, Herbert Matematico, AVC International Referee. Second referee is Ermindo Eusebio, National Referee. And now let's meet the starters. First, for the Petro Gazz Angels. Center from the College of St. Benil, number 2, Janelle Chang. Outside spiker from San Sebastian College, Recoletos, number 5, Gretzel Soltones. Opposite hitter from the University of Santo Tomas, number 8, Isa Maizo Pontillas. Middle blocker from the Far Eastern University, number 9, Ram Palma. Middle blocker from Juniata College, number 13, MJ Phillips. Outside spiker from Bulacan State University, number 20, Jonas Zapete. Starting liberos, number 18 from De La Salle University, Cian Cruz. And the head coach for Petro Gazz is Oliver Almadro. And now the starters for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Center from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 12, team captain Gia de Guzman. Middle blocker from the College of St. Benil, number 6, Jeanette Panoga. Opposite hitter from De La Salle University, number 7, Michelle Gumabao. Middle blocker from the Far Eastern University, number 13, San Domingo. Opposite hitter from the University of the Philippines, number 18, Tots Carlos. Outside spiker from Adamson University, number 23, Gemma Galonza. Starting libero from FEU, number 11, Kyla Atienza. The head coach for Creamline is Sherwin Meneses. And now, prepare to catch some volleyballs from the PVL.
There you go, the starters on the team that is looking for back-to-back titles, the Petro Gazz Angels. No changes, no surprises. By this time, wala nang surprises para dito sa dalawang koponan na to. It's just about execution now, as you're going to see the starting lineup for the Creamline Cool Smashers, whose 13-game winning streak against Petro Gazz was broken in that game number 1. 2019 was the last time that Petro Gazz won, and that was for the reinforced championship. And that happened in Antipolo at the Inares Center. Set number 1, game 2, and we are off.
An exciting match.
Ang babantayan natin dito, reception and ball control para sa Creamline. First point goes to Petro Gazz.
A little shaky here for the first part of Creamline. Misreceive and overball. But like I always say, guys, it's the beginning of the match. The crowd is very loud here in MOA.
We had 12,000 last Sunday, partner. Cheng, Palma, 2-0. The start is going to be important for the confidence of the Creamline Cool Smashers dahil sila'y naghahabol dito.
Yes. And I guess with both these teams, ang hirap humabol because they're both very aggressive in all aspects and all skills.
Pero nakita naman natin, Pauline, yung scores natin, di ba? 25-23, 26-24, puro ganun eh. Which is really telling you na sa duluhan na lang talaga nagkakatalo.
Well, we are watching a game of veterans here.
And that is a veteran move by Mitch for their first point.
And Michelle Gumabao delaying her attack there, waiting for the hands of Remy Palma so she can get her ball through.
The crowd roaring.
They're roaring for this player right
for the
here.
Laguna native.
Good serve.
Good coverage there. Carlos on the counter. Sent back by Remy.
Remy Palma nakabawi after that point from Gumabao. And as the crowd goes wild, let's listen in with Sam Corrales. She has her report on the sides.
Now, in this final stretch of the conference, the Creamline Cool Smashers are leaving it all out on the floor in this game too. Now, Tots Carlos said when going up against a fierce competitor like the Petro Gazz Angels, they cannot just hit with intention. Kailangan daw talaga may diskarte. Tots also said they need to be patient and cannot give up last minute, just like the costly errors that hurt them in the end game. Now, despite the extended sets, kailangan daw nilang isipin, we've been here before, wag tayong bumigay. Tots also shared that after game one, it was the film, Eliza Valdez, who's here high-fiving, the Cool Smashers, that no matter what happens, hindi daw nila pwedeng sabihin na sayang ang lahat. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Sam. You know, nakakatawa dyan sa sinabi ni Sam. Well, not nakakatawa, but ironically, both teams and all of the players on the floor can just say to themselves, we've been here before. All of them are veterans. Pinakabata na sa atin dyan, especially from a PVL context, is MJ Phillips.
Right.
Everybody else, they've done and been there, done that.
Been there, done that.
As they say.
Boom, ako soon.
Yan!
Sana ako din.
Cannot wait to see you there. In the meantime, we're enjoying Petro Gazz and Creamline. Sabete will go long.
Right, and she's acknowledging na she didn't see any hands, so they're not gonna challenge.
Is there a concern, Pauline, about her cramping in the end?
Right.
And also may konting history of cramps si Jonas Sabete coming into an adrenaline-filled game number 2.
It could play a role because they did only have 1 day to prepare, and I hope they used it wisely after winning, diba? Parang sana nakapagpahinga sila. But that's what happens here in the professional setting.
Kapla tayo on the miss hit. None happier than Eliza Valdez. And boy, also in game number 1, there was nobody more nervous also than Eliza Valdez. If you could see her in the sidelines during the tight moments, nerve-wracking reactions.
Well, as much as it's hard playing, it's much harder sitting here like us. We're watching this game. Jonas Sabete getting that through the blockers.
5-4. She gets to serve. Jonas Sabete really upping her numbers.
Player of the game in game 1.
15.5 average sa buong playoff, semifinals and finals. Chance on the counter. Somebody touched the net, and I believe it is Tots that was called.
Kita. She was staying very aggressive with that, to challenge MJ. But the net touch. Painful error.
22 of them, which by Creamline standards is not bad. They have 32, 29, 34, diba? Nananalo sila ng ganun. But they were also out-attacked, which, like we said,
right?
Not only rare, first time nangyari nga dito sa All-Filipino.
Well, we love a good matchup, and like I say, the rivalry is really building up. These two teams.
Soltones goes long on the cut. They're complaining na double daw si Tots Carlos kanina. Coach O can't understand it. At least that's what he's saying.
Right. Well, these breaks of the game can be frustrating. You're trying to get the momentum and you want to do everything that you can. But the best thing is to focus on what you can control.
Tsaka hindi mo pwede challenge yun. Hindi kasama sa challenge. Diba?
Walang double.
Diba? Can't halt the play. Binawi. And DJ Chen goes to Gretzel right away. Binabawi agad. And a 2-point lead by the Lady Beast, who is on fire here in the semifinals also.
Ganda ng tandem nila ni Jonah. Really stepping up for the Petro Gazz Angels.
A steady 12-point average for Soltones from the semifinals, from the preliminaries, hanggang dito sa playoffs. 8-5, Petro Gazz in the lead. We're just saying to Ish in game number 1 there that it's so good to see Soltones healthy for a full conference, diba? You've gone up against her. You know how hard it is to go up against her when she's
Back
healthy.
in her San Sebastian days pa. A player that's very deadly.
Another error there. 3 straight points for Creamline. That one hitting the antenna.
Slowly making their way.
Sabi ko nga walang iwanan itong dalawang team na to 5-point lead, that's nothing. With these two teams.
And we love to see that as volleyball fans and the viewers here.
They don't get rattled. They stay 1 point at a time, both teams. Good first ball. Oh! That's what a good first ball can do.
Remy Palma here. Ilang points na siya, boom!
Remy Palma so far with 6 points on 5 attacks, partner.
Good efficiency here for her.
And for Palma, she's averaging 9.7 in the playoffs. Combination play did not work that time. Ano nakita mo, Pauline?
Well, it looked like there was really miscommunication there on the play. She already had to, Gemma Galance here had to use her left hand for that.
Yeah.
So, laki ng adjustment.
Gia will go for the second ball. Doesn't work. And another one gets through for Gretzel Soltones. And for her, that will be her 3rd point. And Coach Sherwin will call time as this lead is back to 5.
Mabubugi ang depensa natin. Kung mag-block tayo, mag-block tayo. Kung hindi, dalawa na yung matras. Diba? Huwag kayong ma-intimidate dun sa block. Ha? Kung walang receive, salita lang. Kung meron din, tuloy tayo. Execute lang ng tama. Okay? Let's go!
Hey, laban! Laban tayo!
All-in, Creamline!
What is Petro Gazz doing well right now? Why do I have a 5-point lead twice already here in this set, Pauline?
Well, I mentioned that a while ago. It's starting with their very powerful and strong serves. And we have to give credits to the middle blockers here of Petro Gazz and the blocking. They're very aggressive at the net.
So, the game plan na binabanggit ni Coach O in game number 1, he kept reiterating it. Game plan, go back to the game plan, go back to the game plan. Looks like it's working still. Gia again having a hard time chasing that one.
Grabe, lapit na niya sa atin, guys. Di niyo makita, pero tumatumbling na siya.
Kaya nga sabi mo, di ba, track star.
Well, we love to see that. Your teammate really doing all that she can to retrieve that ball. But what about that last attack?
Pero syempre, ayaw mo rin yung setter mo. Lahat yun laging ginagawa, no?
Alright.
Chasing the ball.
I feel bad personally as a player.
Why?
Pag hindi ko na perfect, syempre ayoko nahihirapan yung teammates ko. I
Right.
want na everything is flowing and, you know, baka mamaya masama yung tingin ng center sa akin.
So you take that personally.
Yes, I do. I really do. Which I shouldn't. It's part of the game. It's a team effort. But, of course, we want the best for each other.
Yeah, you want to make it life better and easier for your setter. And speaking of setter, Gia sending it to the tape of the net. And the lead is at 6. Biggest lead of... I'm looking at the whole finals. Ito yung daddy ni Gretzel Soltones, si Arvin Soltones, who surprised Gretzel. She didn't know that he was coming today. Ganda naman ng surprise.
Yeah, it might be giving her this additional motivation to play well. Nakita ko naiiyak na siya eh.
Tama.
And she mentioned that, well, most of the players here are playing for their
Parents and
family.
family. And if you know that your parent is here, you want them to celebrate at the end of the night tonight. Pinball. Smart play!
This girl is definitely feeling herself in today's match. Remy Palma sending Petro Gazz into the technical timeout. 16-10. We'll be right back.
Gazz Angels, who are 1 win away from this All-Filipino Championship. 6 points
For
on
Remy
attack. So,
Palma.
siya pa lang. Ina-out-attack na niya ang Creamline.
Right, and before we went to that technical timeout, siya yung nakakuha ng point na yon by just dumping the ball all the way in the back.
Zone 1, ano?
Right, and now, let's see if she can make points here at the service line, because you can make points in the service line. As we know, both teams here are very aggressive with their serves.
In the preliminary round, number 1 and number 2 servers in the league, Creamline and Petro Gazz. MJ slicing it through.
And this is a dynamic we love to see from the Petro Gazz Angels when the players are switching sides. Remy Palma here at the back. MJ Phillips naman getting her first point in the match. Hahabulin niya si Remy.
MJ Phillips at 13.7 in the playoffs ang kanyang average. As Tots Carlos, who came into game number 1, Pauline, with a 20.5 average, talagang umakyat. Pero bumaba nung game number 1.
Well, looking at that attack, you can see why she is one of the players here of Creamline that was in the leaderboard for scoring.
Right. Such a deadly score. Combination play. Back set. Sinungkit ni Tots. Michelle. Oh, what an attack down the line. Ang hirap doon ay yung angulo niya. Right down the line, moving left.
Right, and she's right-handed.
Right.
She's not like the common left-handed spiker
wow.
from the right side. And you know, you have to give credits to Gemma Galanza here. She was the one who set that. So the last 2 points of Creamline were set by Gemma.
Tulungan, sabi ko nga.
Ayaw niya mahirapan si Gia.
So inako na. Cheng, oh, what a tough set. But covered. Return to center. Double block.
Slowly but surely, they're starting to warm up na here, the Creamline Cool Smashers. Good dapat, using her left hand to really get Aiza Maizo's hit there.
Really pressing that ball.
And sa blocking, you really need to press or else they might use the hands of the blockers to get the point.
Bumalik na naman. Bumalik na naman. Cheng, Aiza. That's out though. But wow, stepping up the blocking. The Creamline Cool Smashers 3 straight. But Aiza, one of those girls who's seen it all and done it all, knows what to do.
And by seeing it all, ang alam ko, ang silip nito, it's very good. So I bet she saw Tots Carlos's position, so she just used that to get the point.
That's out. It is out. So that's 18, make that 19-13, and it's back to a 6-point lead.
Oh, but that was a good area. Sana walang blocker. Just falls outside.
Ted Domingo had 14 points in game number 1. Gia, another big pass. Tots Carlos makes something out of it.
Tots Carlos with that attack. Really steering clear of the block. And that's set.
Kyle Negrito is going to come in. We didn't see her. In game number 1, she did not see any kind of action. Same with Riza Mandapat. So this is like the adjustment of Coach Sherwin here. Double sub, Riza and Kyle coming in. Full front line with Sed Domingo and Tots and Mandapat. Oh! Jonas Abepe! Hanging and banging.
She's really bringing in that attack, and you can see how aggressive her approach is. You can just tell that she wants to kill that ball. I love watching her as a volleyball player.
Sa kalye, sinasabi lang tusok na tusok. Yung palo, baon na baon. 2014. Saved! Saved! Copy-paste! Sabi ni Seth.
Copy Copy-paste indeed. Oh, good pass, good set. And said Domingo just knowing where to bring. Kabilang side naman.
Sagutan. Just the way we want it. 15, serving 20. That's gonna go out. Service error by Tots Carlos.
So these service errors could be crucial for Creamline. The timing of the errors.
Tuluhan na tayo eh. 21 will be serving 15. MJ back on deck.
Which means Remy Palma is at the front line, manning the block.
Kyle opens up to Galanza. Picked up by Sabete. Counter-attack. On the side of Creamline now. Gemma hits the antenna. Was the set too wide, Pauline?
Yeah, exactly. You saw that. And the set was really about to cross. And Gemma did all she could to swipe it down. Pero tumama talaga sa antenna. And that is what they need to get into timeout. Let's listen in.
Hindi sila pumapalo ng ganong kalakas. Yung palo natin, execute natin ang problema. Ha? Isa, dalawa lang spike yun. Pumatak sa gitna, so takpan nyo yun. Let's go, kaya pa yan, kaya pa yan.
Go, let's go! All in, Creamline!
Happy!
2 timeouts already by Coach Sherwin here for Creamline. This is the biggest lead of the set at 7.
Well, I think Coach Sherwin is really gonna need to use that time out because Petro Gazz is near the end. To wake up his girls, you know. And sinasabi nga ni Coach Sherwin kay Risa na yung gitna, doon pumapatak yung bola. So I guess the spikers on the right need to adjust. Get the cross court instead of guarding the down the line.
Negrito again, misset to Galanza. Got a chance to counter here. Kyle goes back to Gemma. Gemma gets a point. Hirap nun. She was, her body going to the center, but the arm going to the corner. Look at that.
Oh, if you watch her enough, you'll know that is one of her specialty moves as a volleyball player.
Gemma
Yes.
Galanza. Tots Carlos is also developing that too.
Right. And I watched that. You know, I really watched
How
it
hard is that?
carefully.
How hard is that to do, Pauline, as a wing spiker yourself?
It's difficult, but with practice and reps, you'll be able to get it. It's just the timing then and the flick of the wrist.
Cheng keeps it alive with a left-handed reaction. Counter-attack, down 6, Creamline. Sabete was there again. One more for Kyle. Riza Mandela with the score.
The teamwork here, the defense from both teams. Kyle choosing all the spikers here, going to the open, going behind. And Riza finds that spot. Walang blocker. Perfect opportunity for her to get that point.
7-point lead is down to 5. With Sed Domingo serving. Cruz cannot control it. Overpass, but it's with them. Free ball. Cheng, Palma, bumalik. Cheng, Soltones. Oh, what a disguise by Gretzel Soltones.
I'm at the edge of my seat here. Rachel Soltones changing the tempo at the last minute, hiding her elbow and suddenly dropping the ball. Creamline was not quick enough to recover that ball.
6-point lead. What a sharp serve. Galanza cross court. Gets one back. Gia and Michelle getting ready to come back in. Dapat will go out. Negrito will go out. Sato-san, Gemma, and Mitch all in the front line as Gia will serve.
I'm loving this game. I hope you all are as well.
Ready to receive. the Negros native. Overpass. Oh! Big time error at the net.
Shocking! Shocking for us!
And the timing, you said at the pregame, Pauline, this is at set point, the overpass. Gemma, a bit too far from the net.
Oh, but you see the intention.
Dito
You
sa
see,
sulok, oh.
no one was there. The opportunity.
6 set points. Gia, overpass. This is still alive. Cheng, combination. Oh, what a scissor play.
I did not expect that, and I am right here watching in front.
The Petro Gazz Angels with a trick play of their own. Let's watch this. Pauline, take me through it.
Isa Maizo gets the free ball, and she goes for a back quick, and they all thought that it was gonna go to her. And then out of nowhere, Remy Palma comes in with the down the line running attack. What a way to end the first set. Boom.
25-18, Petro Gazz Angels 2 sets away from the championship. It is electric here inside the Mall of Asia Arena. The Petro Gazz fans may be outnumbered, but not out-voiced here in this arena because they are celebrating that 25-18 win. 7 points is the biggest lead of the series. 6 points in game number 1. So Petro Gazz, they brought, you know, I'm sure, Pauline, you know this. If you're Petro Gazz, you knew that Creamline is going to come in swinging today, obviously with a little bit of urgency and desperation. So you have to be ready for that if you're Petro Gazz, right?
Yeah. And like, you know, we were talking about it before they showed here the set 1 highlights, and we were talking about how Petro Gazz is coming in here with so much confidence, and they look happy, like light, but they're also focused. And that's the sweet spot that we want both teams to be at, where you're enjoying, but at the same time, you're focused. You're not rattled.
It's so hard to focus with all of these screaming fans, Pauline.
Right. It's so loud.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to hear each other in those moments? Like, in that last play, how did they know what they were going to do? Anyways, let's get back here to the statistics. 18 attacks here for Petro Gazz, 11 only for Creamline. Errors, you know, they're matched. The blocks, the aces. So for both teams here, it's the attacking that we can see. But what they don't see is the excellent digs.
Right.
And we can see here in front of us, ang Petro Gazz, 15 excellent digs, while Creamline, only 5.
By the way, no team has gone into double figures in terms of errors in all of the sets that have been played so far, which tells you again, you know, it's winning volleyball. That's what's happening. It's quality, high quality volleyball.
High quality, exactly. When both teams are tied with the errors, and it's low.
So we're on for set number 2. Creamline looking to make the adjustment. Mitch is called for the net touch by second referee Erlindo Eusebio. Boom Gonzalez, Pauline Gaston, Sam Corrales. And of course, you're watching us on One Sports for game number 2. We're happy to have you with us. Everybody watching on the Signal Play app and through the Smart Live Stream app to all of our smart subscribers. Good evening to you. If this is a Petro Gazz win, it all ends today. Panaga doesn't want that to happen though. Sabete all alone. Time for us to go back to Sam Corrales.
Yes, Boom, we heard Aiza Pontilas really step up during the huddles and timeouts in Game 1. And that in itself, according to DJ Cheng, is enough to give the whole team a mental boost. Now, konting salita niya lang, alam na agad ng Petro Gazz Angels anong kailangan nilang gawin because Aiza is very technical and straight to the point. Now, I asked DJ today how she maintains calm and composed no matter how crucial the point is. And she said that in this finals atmosphere, she visualizes that she is just in training. I mean, Pauline, you know this. How important is visualization in big moments like this one?
Well, Sam, you know, in terms of visualization, when you have only a one-day break, it's very, very important. And it helps really set the mood and the tone for the game because sometimes the opportunities will come in front of you, but the mental preparation before that, so you're prepared for everything that will happen.
I bet you, Sam and Pauline, that Petro Gazz is visualizing the trophy at the end of this road tonight.
And that's a good idea because it will motivate you.
Right. 2-all is our score. Creamline has something to say about that trophy too. They're looking for their 6th trophy, talking about Creamline in 8 finals appearances. They're 3rd in the last conference, the reinforced, the champion, of course, Petro Gazz, without Coach O still. Obviously, he just joined the team.
So if they win this, Coach O will get his first in the professional PVL setting.
4-2 is the score.
Oh.
Another overpass. Another one because of that heavy loaded serve that Petro Gazz. Yep. They have unleashed those serves here in the finals. And speaking of unleashing, Mitch Kumaba with some heat on that one.
Right, and if you notice things like that, you want to, you know, use that to your advantage. If that's working, keep doing it. Keep doing it because look at the blocker here for Gumabao. It's Sabete.
Bigat talaga ng kamay ni Mitch, no?
Well, she's known for that.
Yep.
We have a lot of power hitters in the PVL. She is one of them.
Sabete goes cross. Gia opens up the tops. So Thomas was there to dig. Oh! And again, DJ Cheng in the playoffs. Pauline, let me just illustrate to you. Cheng has been offensive-minded since the start of the playoffs. 5 points in Game 1 of the semis, 6 points in Game 2, 4 points in Game 3, 5 points in Game 1 of the finals. And by the way, also in the preliminaries, she averages 4.5 points a game. So always with the contribution of it offensively.
Right, right. Well, can I just say something about that? Coach Oliver loves an offensive setter.
Really?
So it could be because now he's working with Cheng. He is motivating her more to do that because it's a big momentum shifter here.
2 points na si Janelle. So napiyayaan si Coach O with the veteran smarts and offensive game of Cheng. But right there, it's defense tying this match with a block from Creamline. Look at this double block.
Said Domingo read that very well.
She did.
Closing the right side cross court of MJ Phillips. MJ Phillips there on your screens.
Soltones again with a dink. Dogs, no dink there. And it touches the line. I don't think we've had a challenge so far. Wala pa, no?
Well, both these
Wala
teams
pa.
are very convincing in their points and in the errors.
What a save by Mitch that led to this line ball by Tots Carlos. 6-5 Creamline, a better start by the defending champions. But as I say that, net service.
Well, the momentum here is still on a tug-of-war mode or a seesaw.
Seesaw battle. 6-all. Coverage was there from De Jesus.
Oh ho! Tots Carlos! You know, what's crazy about that last play is that she was blocked right before. And then she asked Gia, give it to me one more. They had that connection and she just kills it.
And if you notice, her body facing one side, but yung cut shot niya going to the other in that one.
She's becoming a veteran.
Remy, power tip time.
Ganda ng gising ni Remy Palma today.
9 points on 8 attacks.
Wearing
Yeah.
jersey number 9. 9 points already.
11.8 points in the playoffs for Remy Palma. Double. Oh, what a reaction by Petro Gazz. It's still alive. Said Domingo kills that point. 8-7.
Now it's working for them.
Now it's Creamline ahead going into the technical timeout. Saw MMM. We need to see more GSN connection today. It will make or break today's game. Let's go CCS. We're obviously reading some tweets with hashtag PVL AFC 2023.
And from Vin, Gavin Gain, Insabete, and Soltones we trust. I love those kinds of calls.
Parang makikita mo yun sa pera. yung kaba ko, rather wala nang mapaglagyan. Good luck, CCS says, yes. Kung ano man
I'm
yung,
Kimmel D.
yun. Kung ano man yung Twitter name na yan. All having fun with us as Creamline is up 8, serving 7, and a service error by Sed Domingo.
It stopped that run that Creamline was having.
Great crowd here at the Mall of Asia Arena as expected on a Tuesday evening. Give you the count of everybody who came, and we appreciate them watching. For those watching on TV and of course our different platforms, good evening to you as Gemma Galanza gets it off the block.
Gemma Galanza smiling here now in set number 2. It's one of her vet moves, having a very powerful approach and just finding the arms of the blockers to check it out.
9-8. Trying to go for a swipe with Isa. Mitch does the same.
Oh my. And that set from Gia. The back dig. You know, when I was watching that, I said, ay, naku, patay na to. You have Michelle Gumabaw at the 5.
biggest lead, by the way, by Creamline here in this set. Cruz receiving. Aiza. That hits the antenna, so Coach O, I believe, will call a timeout. His first timeout of the match. Let's listen in.
Okay, patience ha, patience tayo. Joe, positive here is nakaka-receive tayo. Ate Cheng, medyo mababagal yung offense. So kahit paano, medyo i-shoot mo ng kaunti. Naintindihan? Ganun din. Pasok ka agad. 0-10 ka agad. Para makakuha tayo, not para malate. Now, again, ini-expect nila strong attack. So we have to vary. Walang problema pag nakita mo atake tayo. Now, in transition, we have to talk, organize natin depensa, matouch natin malaking bagay. Okay? Yes! Keep on fighting, ha? Keep on fighting.
Boom. That is the coach who I love to see. Giving specific instructions to his players, being very focused, giving them confidence. I love to see that.
And by the way, the F2 fans love to see them again now not playing because they just won the bronze medal earlier. Congratulations to F2. They're waiting in the wings just in case we have the awarding ceremonies today. But that will depend on Creamline. And so far, they're in the lead by 2. I think we're going to have our first challenge for today.
Right, I can feel it. I can see it. Both teams.
So this one is an antenna touch challenge by Creamline as they are ahead 11-8. That is the score right now. That is the biggest lead for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Challenge time. 2019 was the championship of Petro Gazz against Creamline. Inares Center, do you remember who was the MVP of that series?
Let's ask the fans. Do they remember?
I'm sure they do, but I'm asking you. Ito yung ginagawa ko pag challenge. Ish, tinatanong ko rin. So,
I can't
remember,
recall.
reinforce.
I can't recall.
Reinforce, ha?
Okay, because there are so many
Imports. na
imports,
magagaling.
yeah, and players. So, I'm gonna make a guess.
Guess. Sino yung import ng Petro Gazz? Kung maalala mo, 2019.
Oh, hindi ko
Na
maalala.
magaling. Lakas
Import?
tumalon.
Hindi ko maalala.
JJ. Janisa Johnson.
Oh, my goodness.
Finals MVP. Kasama si Wilma Salas.
Yes,
remember?
yes, I remember
Yun ang
now.
reinforcements.
See, these teams, they're making a rivalry.
Ooh. Sila naman, naglalaban. But which gusto rin patunayan ng Petro Gazz partner na kaya nila
Nakaya
Manila.
nila na walang import.
Correct, yes. 12-9, Creamline maintains a 3-point lead off that service error. Kalansa on deck. What a serve. What a counter. What a dig. Thoughts. Rejected at the net.
Petro Gazz was able to read the dig set from Kyle. 4 hands on the net. Nowhere to go. MJ Phillips coming at the right time.
Para kay Phillips, that is her 3rd point. Balik kay Tots. Pinabawit.
Giving her, Gia Morado giving her teammates confidence. The Creamline Cool Smasher fans and supporters celebrating that point from Tots Carlos.
They maintain a 3-point lead, that's why. 7 points was their biggest in set number 1, and that belonged to Petro Gazz. MJ Phillips with her 4th point.
So that's, well, she just got a block point before Tots made Bawe, and now an attack point.
She has 3 attack points and 1 block point.
Spiking it before the blockers could even jump. Getting that 0 tempo, and it's a good matchup because Ed Domingo is there.
Oh, yun na sabi namin ng game 1 eh. We're looking forward to that matchup too. Mitch all alone!
And that's what I was saying earlier.
Little bit of a stare down too!
Oh, things are heating up here. But she's going in the back to serve now.
Let's look at that again. And let's look at the reaction right after.
Oh, good decision to do a
Ito.
play.
Up. Just a split second of a stare down.
Oh, we love to see that.
3-point lead still. Gonna go back to set.
Oh! Set Domingo with a 0 tempo. Quick attack of her own. And the silip of Gia.
Lihis eh. Lihis yung bola sa block.
Well, if you have MJ Phillips in front of you, you don't want her to block that.
4-point lead. That is the biggest lead here by Creamline. Counter is in. 5-point lead. And
If you-
Coach O is gonna call a timeout. Pass now, limited passes available by now. It's Justana Reyes from NBA Philippines. Content and media distribution of NBA Philippines right with us.
And also, Sir Jonathan Lang.
In attendance.
Yep. The president of Rebisco, Sir Jojo. Miss na po kita.
All part of this massive crowd here at the SM Mall of Asia. Thank you very much for checking us out.
Oh my!
Biggest lead right now.
Oh my goodness.
6-17 to 11. Let me just correct myself, Pauline. Yung earlier, hindi nag-timeout si Coach O. Technical timeout tayo, ha? Pero you wanted to point out something.
Right. Well, when we got to the second set, I was mentioning to you, we were talking about how if Creamline wants to win this second set, kailangan bumawi sila sa atake. Because the numbers of Petro Gazz were much higher. And now here, set 2, Petro Gazz with 6 attacks, Creamline with 11.
It's an overreach by Sen. So they're gonna give the point to Petro Gazz there.
Okay.
Walang nagkakarinigan eh. Sa ingay ng hiyaw ng tao. But that's the overreach.
Yes, yes. Clearly, the side of the ball was still on the right side, which is the side of Petro Gazz.
That breaks the 9-3 run by the Creamline Cool Smashers.
Oh!
Okay. Going back to the conversation. From game number 1, one of the things that Petro Gazz took away from Creamline was not only their ability to attack, but that first attack, yung initial attack, which Creamline is so good at. Dito sa second set, Pauline, ang dami natin nakikitang first attacks.
Right, right.
And because they're digging better.
They're able to set better. So nagma-match up na. Both setters here. Oh!
They're gonna challenge this one. Talking about Petro Gazz, they thought that the ball already touched the floor in that sequence.
And looking at the face of Kyle Negrito as Coach O was like calling for the button, push the button already. I saw her face. She was like, I don't think I touched the ball.
Yeah. Well,
We'll see.
we'll find out.
Sometimes the adrenaline of the match, you're not even sure.
Yeah.
But that's why we love a challenge, because it's crucial.
Especially here in the finals, you need to get it right. Especially for Petro Gazz, naghahabol sila dito. They're down 6. Creamline is getting some rhythm. They're getting some confidence. And it all starts from their attacking. The #1 spiking team in the league, stymied in that first set, or game 1 rather. Floor touch. Good call by the coaching staff of Petro Gazz.
Just a millisecond too late. Her fingertips were there. Kaya umangat din yung bola.
So that is a successful challenge. He keeps his challenge. And they get to serve. They get the point also. 13 serving 18.
So good call for Petro Gazz.
Ball on the side of Petro. Running attack. Jonah will go up. Oy, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Crucial error from Petro Gazz here in the second set. Risa Sato celebrating for her squad.
Chisai will come in for Janelle Cheng.
Another veteran player here, coming off the bench.
She will take over the duties. Janelle Cheng is talking to the coaching staff here as they're down 6, up a set. You can see the spin on Aiza's attack on the flick.
It was a good play here, effective.
Look at this cut.
With the timing.
Look at her cut that. Panaga couldn't block the shot, so 5-point deficit. Oh, what a chase!
Ball
by
is still
De
alive.
Jesus. Sa gitna na naman! De Jesus keeps it up. Counter-attack. Santones with a dig. Sabete with an off-speed. Woo! Sabete again. Gia. Dig pass. Aiza. Long rally here in the second. Gemma. Rejected. Back attack from Tots. It's still alive. Sabete. Overpass. Gemma. Longest rally of the match. Somebody touched the net. And it is Remy Palma who is guilty, according to Arlindo Eusebio. What a sequence!
I had to turn off my mic because I was freaking out.
Baka may masabi ka ba?
I'm gasping. And I'm like, oh my.
Huwag mo ko iwanan pa ito, ha?
The digging. It's perfect from both squads.
Point by Palma. Cut the lead down to 5.
Nakabawi after touching the net. Nisha, I was talking about the digs. It's reaching both setters. Hindi siya nabibitin.
Right.
And Remy Palma was able to get that point because Panaga jumped. Kala niya regalo.
Right. 20-15 is the score. Oh, they got 21-15.
Remy Palma trying to go for that short ball. However, it's too short. Hindi ko mawin. Some more players on your screen.
That's a point for Creamline, but a challenge is coming. But they're going to push through with a challenge. Oh, tense moments here. The fans getting their money's worth on a Tuesday evening. As Petro Gazz looking to claim the title tonight.
Right, well, we knew both these teams are gonna give us an exciting match.
And we know that Creamline is not gonna give away this match, not by a long shot. We're gonna try to even this one out. Will it be in or out? It's in. And I think they're gonna call a timeout here, talking about Coach O.
Okay, listen up Angie, listen up. Ito yung nangyayari. Please, spikers sila matibay frontline pare-pareho right? So ang nangyayari ngayon, hindi sila nagsasag dito kapag tatlo sila. Pag alam nila sinasana, nakasagin sila dito kay na. Okay, now, pag two spikers sila, doon sila nagsasag ngayon kay Gretchen. Naintindihan yung setters, naintindihan yung setters. So yun ang nangyayari. So we have to acknowledge that. Na kinakailangan natin, andin sila, kung gusto natin, pagalawin natin dito, pagalawin natin silang dito, meron pa tayo dito, para magmalaw lang ito mag-commit. Okay? So,
last time out of the set for Coach O, embattled here as that lead is at 7.
More familiar faces on your screen. The Tan sisters, Giselle and Bea.
Friends, of course, of a lot of the players from Creamline.
And a while ago, they showed Bang Pineda and Seth Rodriguez.
Who were also here in game number 1, by the way. They were also watching game number 1.
Well, they're watching Petro for sure.
Yes, dating Petro Gazz. And the blocking has come into play. Biggest lead of any team in any game is right now at 8. The offense is humming for Creamline, and the defense is following suit.
The wall of Panaga and
That's going to drop in. That's going to drop in.
Gemma Galanza did that with the back row attack, and now with the serve. She loves the corner of the court. Wala namang tao dun eh.
Ang hirap naman kasi gawin yan. Ang hirap bantayan, ang hirap i-target. Takes a lot of skill, a lot of accuracy, and as Pauline said, a lot of repetitions. Run and gun by MJ Phillips, saving 1 set point.
MJ Phillips. No blocker on the cross court for her.
Etong sa lagay na to, ito na yung pinaka quote-unquote tambak in the finals. Thoughts is sent back. Gia with a tough set to Mitch, who puts it away! And the Creamline fans are loving it as we are tied at 1-1.
Michelle Gumbabao on fire here in the second set.
25-18 for Petro, 25-16 for Creamline. We will be back. 25-18 for Petro Gazz. 25-16 ang bawi ng Creamline Cool Smashers. Obviously, I was here in game number 1, Pauline, and I saw the interaction during the in-between sets in game number 1. This is the happiest I've seen Creamline. Even if they won a set in game number 1, they just look so pressured and tight in game number 1. That in-between set right now, between 2 and 3, is the loose, happy Creamline that we know.
Right. And you can see here, because, you know, we're sitting so near them, that even Eliza Valdez is smiling,
They're
Gia
joking.
Morado. Yeah, they're playing around here, sitting on each other's lap.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
they're making it, you know, very loose, very
Fun game.
Yep.
Which we
Well,
didn't see much of. Very tense in that game number 1, which led to a lot of errors. Now we look at the numbers, Pauline. Take me through it.
So it's now shifting here in terms of the attacks and the points here, because in the first set it was the other way. Things were working out for Petro Gazz. So now ang Creamline ang lumamang sa second set in terms of their attacking, which and of course the blocking. 2 more over Petro Gazz, and have to give credits to the defense. Well, for both teams, but Creamline nakakuha na sila ng groove nila with the digging, which wasn't really there in the first set, kasi we were talking about it, boom, na, you know, akala natin may one particular player is going after the ball, and then suddenly there's another one na susungkit ng bola, and you know, that kind of throws off the connection for the team from both sides. You want to make sure when you're gonna give the setter the first ball, that it will be easy for them. It will be there when they need it. So, you know, when everyone's scrambling for the ball, yun na yung lalabas yung vet moves to do what you can, do with what you have. Let's see how they respond. Both teams here in the third set.
So 8 points was the biggest lead in the second set, and the biggest lead of the series. Right now, Petro Gazz 1-0, set number 3. Game number 2.
Michelle Gumabaw ending that set, second set. Now starting us off here.
Antenna got hit, giving away a point.
So 1-1, both from errors.
Tots Carlos with 10 points to lead Creamline. Remy Palma with 11 to lead Petro. Palma with 11 to lead Petro. For MJ Phillips, 7 for Mitch Gumabaw, as we send it over to Sam Corrales.
Gemma Galanza was talking about how Petro Gazz was their first opponent this conference, and now that they are facing off in the finals, sabi ni Gemma, iba talaga ang effect ng leadership. Without Eliza Valdez on the floor this time around, they are challenged to emerge as leaders themselves. Kailangan nila magtulungan if may isang nahihirapan sa loob ng court. She rose up to the occasion, getting a service ace at the tail end of set 1. And with the confidence coming out from Gemma today, she said that it is indeed because she's feeling much lighter compared to game 1, and she's just committed to enjoy the game together with her teammates this game 2. As we check in on her serve.
7 points so far for her, 18 in game number 1. Thank you, Sam. Atienza, Gia, and a headshot to Cruz. Panaga apologizes. And again, a first attack. We've seen a lot of first attacks on the initial play right away, as Pangs Panaga gets them 2-1.
Too much speed and power in that last attack.
Isa gets it back.
Isa Maizo finding that spot through the blockers. Just on the right side of Jeanette Panaga.
In between the block. Palma goes back. Service deck, 2-all. Gia chooses Tots. Ooh, soft spike is rejected by Aiza Maizo Pontillas.
So that's 2 straight points for her. MJ leaving the middle blocker, she knew. But Aiza Maizo was all over it. Getting the down the line.
It's obvious that Gia had an easier time in set number 2 setting because better reception, better digging, and better attacking by the number 1 attacking team. Jonah could not get that through. 3-all.
Trying to check it out, but it still falls right on the line. So the set medyo bitin for a check out.
Jonah also, all these years, she doesn't like it really too close to the net. Ikaw ba, anong preference mo, Ponggay, pagka...
Depende sa blocker.
Okay.
Yun yung sa akin.
Okay. So, in other words, sinasabi mo versatile ka.
Of course! Ganun talaga! Di tayo pwede choosy sa set.
Yes.
But, preferably, if setter katapat ko, dikit nyo na yan sa net. Why am I giving away too much?
Oh, don't give away too much. 4-3 is the score.
Baka magamit against me.
Baka sinascout ka.
Oh, gusto ko pa maglaro.
Tots Carlos. All clear on the runway.
So, what I'm seeing here is that Creamline is able to execute more plays. No blocker there.
And again, initial attacks.
Right, because the defense is working for them, and that was what happened with Petro Gazz in the first set. They were able to make good plays.
Reiterate ni Coach Sherwin yun ng game number 1. Wala yung mga first attack nila. Ito, sumablay naman yung contact sa bola ni Seth Domingo. So, Petro Gazz with a 1-point lead, 5-4.
Said, doing all that she can in that last attack. Ayan, on your screens. Beautiful players. Phil Cainlet, Eliza Valdez.
May trivia ka kay Phil. May hanging.
If may naalala kayo, guys,
Hanging trivia. Huwag na natin balikan.
hope you were looking carefully there.
5-all is our score. The last time me and Pauline were together was the game 3 of PLDT and Petro Gazz. She had a question.
Right.
Yun na lang.
A hanging
Yun na lang.
question na,
Oh.
sino kaya, ...
Yun na lang. Bahala na sila. 5-all is the score. Drexel rolls it to the other side on the off speed.
The Lady Beast looking so happy with that attack. So they had a play of their own. She came in behind MJ Phillips, just enough to deceive the blockers. And she waited for them to jump so she could check it out. Oh, good serve.
6 points for her. Boom! The declination by Seth Domingo. Picture perfect. First ball, second ball.
No blockers.
Beautiful.
She really got that hit before it crossed her to get that cross court.
Baga sa basketball, parang dunk yun eh.
Yeah, it's a technique na, you know, if you're right-handed. Things working out here for Seth Domingo. She's feeling herself.
7-6. She had 4 service errors in that game number 1. Gusto yung makabawi dito. St. Cruz is getting targeted.
Challenging
Yeah.
the receive of the libero.
Now she awaits.
Painful to watch. Petro Gazz is smiling here. Coach O celebrating. He's trying to uplift
St. Cruz, yes. Running attack from a kneeling set by Gia de Gaspar gives them an 8-7 count. Technical timeout time.
natin na gusto natin makabawi kagad. So dahil gusto natin makabawi kagad, minamadali natin yung actions natin. Good. I just want you to be good. Yun muna. Kasi gusto natin makabawi kagad. No! Tama naman, ang problema lang, kinakailangan lang natin maging patient sa lahat ng bagay. Control, being sound fundamentally, yun ang kinakailangan natin. Keep on talking, Ate Cheng. Trust! Tiwalaan nyo lang na naabutan niya yan.
Tiwala na sa isa't isa, ha?
Baba muna, baba muna.
Famous influencer YouTuber Mimi Ya is here wearing pink. Good friend of Eliza Valdez and self the Creamline Cool Smashers.
Rooting for Creamline. Petro Gazz trying to wrest control back here. And Isa Montillas gets a point back.
She has been effective there when they run the play with her coming in for the middle.
Coach O was saying, okay naman sila, he just wants them to settle down and slow down the pace.
And trust each other.
Yeah, and control
These
the ball.
players have been playing with each other for quite some time. So hindi mawawala yung tiwala sa isa't isa.
2 straight points. After the timeout.
Ooh, Remy Palma going all out for that block.
She enters double figures, 12 points, 3 blocks already for Palma. Mitch, ang bilis nun.
Oh my.
What a shoot set by Gia.
And it works for Gumaba. They're talking.
Look at this set. Shoots it to the other side.
Na late talaga yung blocking because of that set.
What an atmosphere here. 11 serving now. Jonah. Not good enough here. Backtracking is Gia. The swipe doesn't work for Tots. Bump set. Banaga saw that coming. For her, that is her 5th point.
She is coming alive here, Janet Panaga in the 3rd set.
Averaging 6.6 in the playoffs. And that includes, of course, the semifinal matches and game number 1. Cheng. Bump set. Isa again. The lead is 3 for Creamline. Back to Tots. Sent back.
Siya naman ang na-block.
10 will be serving 12. Petro Gazz fans looking for a celebration tonight.
Remy Palma shifting the direction of the ball to a spot where there is no one there.
Back zones. Always tough. Good first ball by Ella. Good delay by the block by Jonah. Back to Isa. Oh, she was able to squeeze it in between the block. 3 straight points by Petro Gazz here.
Finding the area between the blockers. Isa Montillas.
Coach Sherwin will call his first time out here, set 3.
Gagalaw at paggalawin natin yung legal nila. Taas, tama lang. Masyadong mataas, pagdinig. Hindi, bababa ng konti, pagdikit na.
Yes, coach.
Wing, opposite. Pagdikit ang receive, mabilis yan, panigurado. Pass, talon. Let's go, pasok muna. Pag wala, kalas muna. Tapos pag maganda, pasok ka.
All in, Creamline!
Happy! Okay lang, tiga na sa pa. 1 point tama na. Tiga na sa pa. 1 point tama na.
Set number 2. Set number 1 taken by Petro Gazz Angels here in game number 2. Panaga on your screens. Mitch Gumaba on your screens. They want an extension on Thursday.
And the score, 11-12.
Palma serving. Tots. Oh! Kabanggaan sila ni Jesus. Mitch from the other side with a bullet.
I got a little worried there nung nagbanggaan si Tots tsaka si Ella. But that set from Gia, finding gumabaw.
MJ too late on the closeout.
Well, the set was so fast.
That's why.
So Gia here now is able to execute those shoot sets. Talking about Gia de Guzman.
The digging is a lot better. That's why also for Creamline. That's in. Sabete gets the point. Petro Gazz not going away here, partner.
Only 1 point behind Creamline.
Marian Bitre will come in for the first time. She came in game number 1, produced 2 straight points right away in that game.
So she's doing her job, her quality minutes.
She came in now with a double substitution with Shisai. Gia said Tempiatura was there. Open. Jonah. We haven't heard from her in a while. 7 points for Jonah Sabete, and we're all tied up again.
Jonah Sabete getting that deep cross court, angling her body and her arm, the wrist to get that angle.
What a serve. Balik ang bola sa Petro Gazz. Mababa. Tots. Check out. Hit out.
Dos Carlos with that attack. Her body was facing the cross court.
Yun sinasabi natin, ano, sila Gemma, Tots, sabi nga natin, si Ara.
Eh, magkakasama yan lagi sa training. And you're gonna mimic what the other players do in practice. So, I'm not surprised that they're having the same moves.
Good dig by Kyla. What a dig by Kyla Atienza to set up that attack.
And that is the angle that said Domingo has been trying to do in this match. Kaya maganda that the dig was near the right side. So when she puts it there, it's a good area, the setter's area. The zone 5.
Good serve by Mitch, heavy-handed. Lead back to 3. Second technical timeout. Set number 3.
And sometimes, you know, we're instructed in practices to not target the person, but
Target the zone.
Target the zone, target their feet, target next to them.
May tanong ako sa'yo, Polly. As we look at again our third placers, our bronze medalists.
Enjoying the game.
Nakakailang ba yan? Na pagka, you know, you have your opponent, a whole team watching right there.
Hindi yan.
Kaya.
Kaya.
They don't mind it.
Well, I don't know about them, but personally for me,
You don't mind it.
I don't mind it. Because when you're playing the game, you're focusing on the
Right.
things in front of you.
Right.
Sometimes I don't even notice the crowd, like who's there, but you can hear the noise.
I can assure you, though, that F2, just like you, watching this game, want to be in the finals one day, playing in this in this setting, in the crowd, and with this stake, these stakes rather,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
championship at stake. I'm sure
it's very
they're soaking that in.
inspiring.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Thoughts in the
you
meantime.
want to be here.
Counter-attack by Petro. Ayan na naman. Ito si Marian Puente. She did the same thing. And Ish was saying in game number 1, hindi inaasahan ng Creamline na pinuntahan si Marian. At ito na naman. What? A margin of error for the former UP Lady Maroon on that down-the-line attack. Ang hirap i-execute nun.
Especially from the right side.
Correct. Gia chasing. Off system. Mababa na naman yung running na bigay kay MJ. Wala pa siyang malinis na running attack.
She looks like she's going for a long one.
Tempiatura. See, MJ's talking to Chi. I think they're trying to communicate about that slide attack, but
Right.
I think it's really low para sa kanya.
It's either too low or too short.
Short.
Because it's also about, is it a long running
Run.
attack or a short one right behind
Correct.
her back?
Right. The lead back to 3 at 18-15.
In times like this, you really want to connect with your setter.
Good connection there between Chi and Renson.
Coming off right from that error. You want to give your players confidence. The Lady Beast getting it through the hands of Gia de Guzman.
7 points for her. Gia Galanza puts it away.
Talking about the transition attacks, a play that is now effective here for Creamline. Only one blocker. And with Gemma Galanza's height for the jump, you know, she's not a tall spiker. That's dangerous for her to have one blocker.
Deadly. 16 for Petro Gazz, 19 Creamline. Sabeto dug up. Thoughts from the pipe. I think they're going to challenge this for a foot fault.
The players looking at each other on the side of Petro Gazz, looking to see if there is a foot fault. So they're going to call the challenge, but that's Carlos being very smart in that last attack, changing the speed of the ball. But I think ang Petro Gazz tumigil din sila sa galaw nila kasi napansin agad nila. They're expecting the refs to call for that foot fault.
Right, correct. Tumakbo kaagad si Coach O at tumalikod kaagad siya nung nakita niyang tumalon si Tots. So he must have seen something. Let's see.
Oh. Well, it's crystal clear that there was none.
Malayo. Legitimate attack from Tots Carlos, giving them the biggest lead of the set at 4.
So Petro Gazz loses one challenge.
20 serving 16. Buitre again. Dug up by Mitch. Tots again.
I was fooled there with the set. I thought she was gonna send it to the open. It was a good choice to give it again to Tots.
What happened there though? Mababa yung palo, mababa yung pasa.
I think late yung decision making
Ni
to
Tots.
to do another cut shot. Kaya sumobrang short naman. The power was too off timing na.
3-point lead. Back to 4 as Gemma Galanza scores her 9th point.
pregame, the step-up player, Gemma Galanza, challenging Aiza Maizo with the down the line. That's her forte, the down the line. And, you know, Aiza Maizo made the right decision of getting the area, but the timing, the power.
21-17. Soltones sent back. Oh, nobody there on the left pin. Free ball for Creamline with a 4-point lead. Tempiatura. Cheng chasing. Soltones. Gia opens up to Gemma. And it is Gemma who finishes the rally and scores her 10th point to the delight of Eliza Valdez and the rest of their fans, holding a 5-point lead.
That set from Gia Morado. Ang layo na sa net.
Tsaga sa balikan. Tsaga sa counter. Kasi pag bumalap sa kanila ng mag-aam, tendency na atakihin eh. Okay, now, Ate Gretch, pag may pagkakataon, hingi tayo ng kombinasyon. Hingi tayo ng kombinasyon pag may pagkakataon, ate. Pero kailangan magsimula dito. Ang nangyayari, we are heading up our passes. We're heading up our defense. Umaangat naman yung bola eh. Huwag natin madalhin, tsatsagain nila.
Pasensyahan muna natin lahat.
Yes, yes, ready is the winners.
Let's go! Angel!
22-17. And Creamline with an opportunity here to lead in the series for the first time.
The crowd is getting loud.
On a Tuesday night. Thank you for joining us. Cheng reverses. The dump ball doesn't work. Mitch. What a reaction by Gia. Ball is alive. Ball is loose. Ready. What a save! Cheng to Gretzel. What an effort defensively.
I am loving this crowd here inside the Mall of Asia Arena. You are watching that last rally.
I hope we get to see that pickup by Kayla Atienza again, because that
Give it to me.
was
Give it to us.
spectacular.
I was clapping.
Ciervasio comes in for the very first time for Coach O. 23 serving 17. Dump ball. Second ball put away.
The aggressiveness of DJ Cheng. 3-4 points for her.
Let's look at this. Ito yung habol ni Kayla. Look at that. Already way out of play.
Tumama pa siya.
Tumama pa siya. Rainbow free ball. And then, of course, the error on the attack by Gretchen.
Oh my.
What an angle.
Oh my.
Mitch with a cut shot, with a sharp cross. Set point. 6 of them for Creamline. Gaano kahirap yan, Pauline?
Well, with Michelle Gumabao's height, she just used that angle, shifting it at the last minute, finding that deep cross court.
That was deep. Petro Gazz in a bind here. And Creamline has the lead. 2-1. It is the first time that the defending champions have a lead in this series. And they're looking good. 25-18, set 3. We will be back. Now, this is what a final series is all about. Two teams, they just want to give an inch. And Creamline, the proud champions that they are, trying to orchestrate a comeback in this series. But in this game number 2, it is Petro Gazz now that has to come back if they want to secure the trophy tonight. All right,
Sure, they
Pauline,
want to.
take me through set number 3.
Well, here in set number 3, it was really Creamline in control. They had more transition attacks. They were able to execute the plays. And I think a major deal here had to go with their good digs, the good receptions, and of course the aggressive serves. I saw more service aces here on the side of Creamline. As for Petro Gazz, it seemed as if they were losing that connection that they had compared to set number 1, where they were on point in terms of what kind of attack they will do, what kind of set they'll get, and of course the digging and the receiving. And here are the numbers.
Again, very low errors for both teams for the third straight set, which is what we love. Attacking volleyball, and it's Creamline in its natural habitat, Pauline.
Right. And you know, the opponent errors, you said they're at tied 5 apiece here, but you remember at the latter part of that set, naka 2 straight errors
Right.
ang Petro Gazz.
Right. Now, when we say they're in their natural habitat, I'm talking about Creamline out-attacking their opponent. First time that they're out-attacked in this All-Filipino Conference was in game number 1, and it really looked like they were a fish out of water, as they say. Diba? Parang hindi talaga sila sanay. Digging was not as good. Receiving was problematic, but Coach Sherwin making the adjustment. I'm sure training was, they had their, you know, just as you know, Pauline, you focus on the problem areas.
Right.
But now, you have to make the adjustment if you're Petro Gazz on the fly on the other side. What do they have to do? Sige, pag-usapan natin itong Petro Gazz. What adjustments now that they have to make here going to set number 4?
Well, it's going to be difficult because you only have a few minutes to adjust, and you have to adjust in-game also. So they're gonna have to try and perfect their digs and receives. You know, bring it to the setter if they want to be effective here.
Parang nagkabaligtaran, ano?
Yeah.
Pauline, the shoe is on the other foot. This time it is Petro Gazz having a tough time getting that first quality ball.
Okay, I see why they called it on the side of Creamline.
Okay.
The ball is already crossing. That's why it's not an overreach. So when Cheng was setting it, medyo tumawid na yung kamay niya over the net.
So 1-0 for Creamline. Set away from tying the series. Gemma, 18 points in game 1. 11 points so far here.
Gemma Galanza spiking that ball. A perfect set from Kyle Atienza. She adjusted because the set was given by the libero. And that's what Petro Gazz here can do if the receptions aren't perfect. Other people, there we go. Libero can set, and the spikers are gonna have to make a way.
It's like watching game 1, but in reverse. That's what's happening right now.
The tables are turning. 2
In
straight
this-
points.
First attack again of Creamline working, and that's the type that Coach Sherwin loves. 3-0. A giveaway by Gia de Guzman.
Gia de Guzman, one of the best servers here in the PVL. A high risk, high reward, but also will have room for errors.
Oh, where did she come from? But Cruz able to send it back. Panaga, soft hit. Sa kabila, Gemma. Good reaction there. Remy will go to the back. Gia reverses to Michelle. Taken by Cheng. Gia again. Michelle again. 4-1. Creamline.
Jonas Sabete was able to put a change of speed and direction in the ball. But Cruz just misses it.
Yeah. Four, one, set 4. Good first ball this time. But the defense of Creamline has been working. And the counter-attacking has been on point as we check in with Sam Corrales.
Being the veteran that she is, Aiza Maiza Pontillas told me that she's willing to sacrifice her personal performance for the betterment of the team. Now in the dugout before this game, she told me na okay lang if ako yung off, basta yung team maganda ang kanilang laro. In this finals game 2 against Creamline, she wants to exude calmness and assurance so that her teammates can attract the same energy. Now before the set, the players had a quick huddle and talked about how they need to acknowledge their mistakes in the past set and not dwell on them this set 3 as we listen in on another huddle from the side of the Angels.
Yung tumakat sa atin ng bola, mayangat natin na maayos. Mayangat na maayos. Now, you have to talk to yourself. Iangat ko to na maayos, iangat niya. Naintindihan. Now, keep on talking. Huwag magmadali pag nasa atin. Minamadali tayo eh. Okay?
Bitin muna natin. Kunin natin.
Si restart, that's what we're hearing there from some of the girls. Minamadali sila, sabi ni Coach O, because that is what Creamline likes to do. They want to speed up this game.
The leading scorers here. Palma with 13, Gumaba with 15. Maganda gising nilang dalawa, middle blocker and outside spiker.
Single block, and Sabete was on top of that ball. Ganda rin ang tignan nung take-off ni Jonah. No? Obviously not one of the taller spikers, but look at, kita mo yung tiklop ng paa, tiklop ng katawan, and then the contact with the ball, when it's a perfect attack, it looks really good. Sabete with 8 points in this match. 18 was her production the last 2 games.
Boom, that's a great analysis, huh? Body language.
Body language expert.
But what about that one?
I'm just appreciating, partner, like you guys, your wing attackers, iba-iba kasi mga style nyo, di ba?
Yeah.
Iba-iba yung approach nyo, iba-iba yung talon nyo. Just like Jonah and Gemma, different. Very different from Tots, very different from you.
Well, iba-iba kami. Iba-iba yung technique, you know?
All effective. Tots. Who's pinagulong. Oh, yun yung sinasabi natin. Coach O, they're speeding up. Creamline is speeding up the counters, the attacks.
Well, when I heard that comment, I was thinking about Gio Morado right away because I saw the difference in her setting coming
Right.
from the first set to the second and the third shoot set. So Gia de Guzman changing the game here.
Pinisong palo ni Aiza Maiza Pontillas. 7-3 is our score. In sets 2, 3, and 4, Petro Gazz has been playing from the back foot. They're the ones doing the chasing after a tremendous start to this game.
The momentum shifting.
Sobre. That's what you love about volleyball din eh, di ba? 1 or 2 plays can just, di ba, just change everything. I'm sure, Pauline, you've been part of matches na lamang ka, natalo pa. Or hindi kayo lamang, ang layo ng abulin yun, nanalo pa kayo. So,
Right, because you feel the emotions of each player. And sometimes you can get frustrated in the play that the opponents do.
Creamline.
Kaya lagi nila nire-reiterate, practice, patience. But that's enough to send us into a technical timeout. Don't go away, folks. We'll be right back.
K. Grabe naman yung Tots and Gemma. They love their captain talaga. Yan yung, of course, related to our why you play feature earlier. Hashtag PVL AFC 2023. We're checking out your tweets.
From Del naman, I've been waiting this game since last night, 10 p.m. I watched the replay and I watched it live last Sunday all the way from USA. Go, 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 Angels!
Maraming salamat. We love watching the replays too. Galing ni DJ Cheng. Napaka-kalmado. That is true.
I agree din.
Nothing phases her, no? She's so unbothered. But today, it must bother them that they're down 4 and down 2 sets right now. Boom Gonzalez, Pauline, Gaston, Sam Corrales. It is Direk Alneri at the helm of this live and exclusive coverage of the PVL on One Sports Plus, Signal Play app, and the Smart Livestream app.
That ball touches the antenna, but that save from Kyle Atienza.
Five serving 8. Sabete gets us going for this round. Good first ball by Tots. She gets it back and she puts it away. The wonders and the simplicity of having a good first ball. It just does wonders, especially when you have setters like Cheng and De Guzman.
Well, in that last set, De Guzman saw where the blockers were, kaya nung sinet niya kay Tots, walang siya blocker.
Yun. That's the first really clean connection between Cheng and Phillips. She gets the set she wanted. And for Phillips, that will be her 6th points of the game.
MJ Phillips is normally one of the go-to players of Petro Gazz.
Game number 1 had 14 points, averaging 13.7 in the playoffs. So that 7-point output after that service ace, mababa pa yan. Nangangalahati pa lang si MJ.
And commonly, this happens if the reception or the digs aren't near the setter.
3 straight points by Petro Gazz. Lead is 1. Petro Gazz on a 3-0 run. Let's listen to Coach Sherwin.
Kung walang receive, pwede naman tayo gamutin. Gamutin ng setter. Kung wala pa rin set, gamutin ng spiker. Okay, magbigay ng easy point. Okay? Tasang lang konti yung receive. Kahit di sobrang ganda.
Cover kami! Kapas na! Let's go!
All in! Creamline!
Happy!
Very good.
Almost 10,000 today on a Tuesday. Thank you very much for spending time with us. And I know hard-earned money, Pauline, to get into the SM Mall of Asia Arena. Pero sulit na sulit ang bayad dahil ang ganda ng ating laban dito sa game number 2.
Right, both teams here giving all they can because Petro Gazz wants to go home and end this match with a trophy. But Creamline looking to get that avenge after game 1.
Good timeout by Coach Sherwin, producing a point. 10 serving 8. Said taking her time. Good first ball. Soltones, single block. Now, they did this a lot in game number 1. Na hinatak nila si Gia na mag-isa. Alone in an island. Gretzel was the one who really made a lot of points on Gia in that game number 1. That's the first time I've seen it today.
Well, you know, coming into this game 3, you're gonna wanna have to keep doing what's working for you.
Soltones again, high hands. Dump ball. Cheng up to Gretzel. Gia with a block. Oh! What an attack by Isa Pontillas. That is vintage.
Finding that angle.
Front line spike.
Nakangat ni Gia. However, didn't work for her.
Good decision by Creamline. Let that ball go. 11-10. They take back the lead. What a game. I've been saying that since the first set of game 1. What a game. What a game. What a rally.
Well, what a matchup.
What a matchup indeed. Good first ball. Isa again. $10 points for the UST legend.
That's an LL. I
LL.
call her that.
LL.
The living legend.
Living legend. Turning back the hands of time.
Dapat ano pala, triple L. The left-handed.
Oh, ganda. Living legend.
Yes.
12-11. Mitch targeting the outside or the inside hand, but there's too much power behind it.
That's what I was gonna say, Boom. Too much power.
Cruz, good first ball. Remy. Now we're in a battle, Pauline.
What is going on?
The finals, that's what's going on. Finals between the two best teams at the end of it all.
This All-Filipino conference is getting intense here for the finals match.
12 all. Tots receiving, Tots spiking. Sabete with the left hand, goes for the swipe, but does not hit anyone. Good idea. Just
The
wrong.
execution. Did I finish your sentence there?
Yes, like a true partner. Thank you.
I can tell from that set, you know, they're really trying to get that. Even though the first dig isn't perfect, they're trying to better the ball.
It's very Coach O of you to say.
Well, he's a few meters away from me.
Good dig by Gia. Mitch recoils. Cheng. Jonah. Woo! Certino.
Running set. And the great execution from Jonas Sabete, finding that deep cross-court angle. I have yet to achieve that.
You'll get there, partner. You'll get there. Shed Domingo.
What about that hit?
1 point tayo, Pauline.
Oh, and that one-handed set from Liz de Guzman. And that connection that they're making. And you see the arm of Sed Domingo, para siya si Rafa Nadal.
I love it. Tennis reference. MJ Phillips.
So this means if MJ Phillips is working the receive and the defense is working the first attack of Petro Gazz.
Phillips, 8 points. Sabete with 9. 14-14. Tots gets it back. Creamline point. (15-14) is our score.
It's a close match, guys.
Good serve! 16-14 for Creamline as we head to the technical timeout.
Still here inside the Mall of Asia Arena. The finals game. Let's read some tweets from Princess Chinita. Kim Chu says, grabe ang Game 2 ng Creamline and Petro Gazz. Ang lakas ng mga exchange ng palo. Nakakatakot magpasampal sa kanila. Ang galing, nakakailang. Hala ako. Set 1 pa lang. I couldn't agree with you more, Kim Chu. And oh, here from Ish, Polverosa, Creamline with a way better first attack conversation right now. And winning rallies as of the moment, unlike in Game 1, which is completely opposite, right? And that's a good sign for the Creamline Cool Smashers. That's right, Ish. You guys have been following this match. Those 2 tweets are correct. Coming back from a technical timeout. Tots Carlos serving. But it goes outside.
(16-15). Gemma Galanza squeezes it through the block.
She really squeezed her way through.
Ganun ba yung pagkasabi ko?
Yes, I love it. Oh, and you know, she found that spot na na-late si Cheng. Grabe, the decision-making at the last minute.
Sarap kasi pagka ganyan ang elevation mo eh. Nakaka-desisyon ka in mid-air. Serve. Soltones. Dug up by Tots. Gemma. Cruz was there. Cheng to Palma. Oh, boy. Coming from the right side, cutting it to the other angle with authority too. With some force on that one. What a save by Cruz.
Ooh, came out of nowhere. They're making that connection.
Petro Gazz with possession here. Mitch with a dig. Set back. That's a cross by Kyla. Sorry,
no,
check
Ella.
that, Ella. Ella.
Sheesh. Under my umbrella. Is this the PVL, the singing bee? That was quick eyes from the Petro Gazz Angels.
And by Herbert Matematico, our first referee, 17 all. Oh, and Petro Gazz takes the lead, 18-17. They're trying to force a 5th set here.
There you can see in the background, said Domingo. And the players here of Creamline reminding them, relax, relax, we got this. Calm down.
Misreceived. Gemma gets it off the block. 18 all. Game number 2, set 4.
You know, when you want to achieve this kind of hit, you're gonna have to spike it with all the power and accuracy. Because that could either go your way with a check out or a solid block.
Yung babalik sa'yo. Now Isa gets it back. Does the same thing.
You think they can hear me?
I'm sure they do.
Isa Maizo naman. Oh, she was under the ball. So definitely using her skills there. The timing.
19-18. Good first ball. Mitch, cross court. A net touch by Isa.
But that shot from Gumabaw.
Sharp din. Sabi rin yung angle.
So she's getting really familiar with that deep cross court.
You're right. Been a tremendous conference for her. Just like Mitch Morente. He's had a great conference too for the PLDT high-speed hitters.
You are definitely right. She did so well just a few hours ago.
Good to have her back, no?
Yes.
Found a home at PLDT.
Here, exciting times in the PVL. Will we have more comeback of players or new players?
For sure. In the meantime, exciting is the word to be used in this fourth set, 2019. Sent back to Michelle. Return to sender.
Jonas Sabete. Access denied for Michelle Gumabaw.
Press of the hands, as my partner said, very important in blocking. This is a 2-point lead, which is a luxury here in set 4.
Yung may receive, tuloy. Okay, tiwala kahit kanino kasi malalaki naman eh.
Girls, pag naman na yung receive, bukas tayo, ha?
Get that middle, ha?
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
Spike cover, spike cover.
Yeah, okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Creamline!
I got it.
Well, like we said, a 2-point lead was a luxury here kasi pa isa-isa yung puntos natin. So,
And no
Coach Sherwin-
challenges.
Coach Sherwin had to call the timeout. No challenges called so far, intact. Do we have a set 5? Do we have a game 3? Those are the two questions that we are about to answer as Rem Palma gets us going for this rally.
Remy Palma doing well in today's match.
Taking her time at the service area. Touch, free ball. Cheng, pinalik kay Aiza. 3-point lead. As I've said, Pauline, these are two teams made out of players who have done it all, seen it all. They've come back, they've lost leads. It's just a matter of who executes. And right now in the fourth, so far, it is Petro Gazz executing.
And in that last hit, Aiza changed her footwork. So 2 straight points for her. Or is that 3 straight points for her?
For her, yes. But the whole run is 9-3.
Well,
No chance,
Gia's
yeah.
in the back row.
No chance for Gia there.
So Remy Palma doing her job, serving hard.
23-19, edge on your seat action in the PVL All-Filipino Finals. Remy made a mistake.
Targeting Tots Carlos, right?
Yes, but too wide. But still a 3-point lead. Is it enough? We'll find out as Rosemary Vargas, FEU legends nandito, ano? Palma, Vargas, dami.
Well, this is a match of legends.
True? Or soon to be legends din. Sabete receiving. Sabete receiving. Counter-attack here. Good reaction by MJ. Another one. Mitch. Good coverage by Sed. Touch. Puts it away. Here come the Cool Smashers.
The crowd is slowly starting to get loud again. That set from Gia de Guzman.
Strategic timeout here by Coach O.
Set, front, and three.
Okay,
Si
listen
Gemma
up.
dun dumedepensa sa Liberos area. Tapos
Okay,
si
okay.
Vargas magsistay.
Okay, listen. Si backline si Gia, di ba?
Oo, backline.
Okay, look. Okay. Si Gemma
yung nasa
depensa,
power.
ha? Okay. Same pa din. Pag may pagkakataon tayo, pwede natin pagalawin si Gretchen. Pwede pagalawin. Jonah, pwede kang gumalaw. Now, you have to activate this. Okay, you have to activate. Now, pag nakita mo gumalon dito, pumasok ka dito, pwede kumuha dito. Pero, huwag mo namin. MJ, ikaw, na-attempt namin na sa'yo muna. I-attempt namin. Over tayo, ha?
Fans of both teams into it from the get-go. Coach O had to call the timeout, try to shift the momentum. KKD, bronze medalist KKD.
They're waiting to see if they're gonna go home today with that medal.
Right. Or will it be on Thursday? MJ is rejected. Sapete! Denied! 3-0 counter run. Tense moments. What
Michelle Gumabaw
a clutch block.
really looking at where Sabete is going to spike it and then using that last minute to change the angle. Oh my!
Nobody is spared of nerves. That might be an expensive one. Set point, 2 of them for Petro Gazz. Sayat will come in. Buitre will come in. And Sayat will definitely serve to a full front line with Buitre, Phillips, and Sabete. 2 set points. As we said in game number 1, there were not a lot of errors, especially for Creamline, but the timing is what killed them. Good serve. Sayat digging. Soltones sending it to the other side. Chance ball for Petro Gazz at set point. Phillips is denied. 1 set point saved. Kitang-kita.
And they seem unfazed from the service error with the perfect pass. And the momentum with the double substitution.
Okay ka lang, partner?
Tatayo na ako.
Oh! 2 service errors to give set 4 to Petro Gazz. A stunning turn of events. Petro Gazz is still alive. When we come back, set 5. Back inside the SM Mall of Asia Arena, Game 4. As good as advertised, everybody anticipated a fight back today from a champion team like Creamline, and they did. And just when you thought that Petro Gazz was dead in the water,
Right,
as the expression is, they come back, dig down deep in the 4th, and then hang on at the end of it to force this set number 5. This finals would not be complete without a set number 5. I mean, there has to be a set
I know.
number 5.
Well, I prepared myself for this moment. I knew na feeling ko magpa-5 sets to. And you know, in this set 4, the scores were not far as compared to set number 2 and 3. So both these teams showing their versatility, the grit.
Kala ko sabihin mo, prepared ako umuwi ng alas 12.
Wow! Sabi ba na? I had a feeling because the matchup
Yes.
between the players here, it's
Right.
so good.
So good. Individually and the team, the coaching matchup. Now, that is the first time that somebody got into double digits in terms of errors in the series. The last two, yung mabigat po.
Right, right. You can disregard the other 8. But from the 10 errors here of Creamline, the last two, because the scores were 22-23, they were game-changing.
Yung mga 1 error na feels like 2, ano? Yung mga ganun type na bigat.
Right, right.
Service errors too. So, but again, nobody is exempt from pressure. Even the great ones felt it. And, well, di ka na tao pag hindi ka makaramdam ng konting kaba naman dito kung naglalaro ka.
And this is the finals.
Yeah, it is.
But you know, as I'm trying to learn here, being a player also, that pressure is a privilege.
Yep.
When there's pressure, that means you're in a good place. You're either at the finals game, at a do-or-die match.
Yeah, playoff. And in this case, one more set to decide. Is this going to be the end of the All-Filipino Conference, or will Creamline force a game number 3, sudden death Thursday, winner take all? We'll find out in 30, 45 minutes or so, depending on these two teams and how this tug of war will go on. Boom Gonzalez, Pauline Gaston, Sam Corrales, patrolling the SM Mall of Asia. Live again on One Sports Plus, Signal Play app, and on Smart Live Stream app. Good evening, Philippines. Pauline, quick question.
Yes, Boom.
Tight, 5th set, all the pressure, all the tension. What is the importance of a 5th set when you're going into it as a player?
When you're coming into this, you're gonna have to do everything that you can, everything that you practiced, the mental toughness, so that when you leave the court, you can say, I did my all, no regrets.
Patibayan na ng dibdib, ano? Pagdating sa 5th, 1-0 Creamline. Gemma, Creamline 2-0. Let's check in with Sam Corrales.
Yes, Boom and Pauline, the Petro Gazz Angels and Remy Palma are handling emotions well in this game, extending this to a set 5. Now, there was just one phrase Remy Palma was repeating over and over and again, and that is not to stay too high and not too low. Pauline, this was the mental toughness we were talking about that is all important in this set 5. Now, the energy is electric here in the SM Mall of Asia, and it's going to take all the composure to deliver in this back and forth battle for the All-Filipino crowd. Back to you.
Thank you, Sam. On cue, Remy Palma converting there on a quick attack. It's also not just about mental toughness all the time, but just mental stability. Yun nga, yung not too high, not too low. You just have to be stable, but it's easier said than done.
Definitely, and the emotions.
Panaga will send it over. Cheng, back set. What a smart play by Nang Aiza.
Finding a spot just behind the blockers.
2-all, 2-all. Does not get better than this.
So pressure can either make a diamond or break the dam and let the water all loose.
Or give you service error.
So the timing in volleyball with everything, the attack, the blocking, and the errors, crucial.
Jonah with the first ball. Gia. Gretzel, sumilip. Chance ball, bibigay sa Creamline with a 1-point lead. Tots, blocked. Chance to counter for Petro. Gemma was there. Tots again. Gia will go back to Kaloy. 4-2.
Tots Carlos finding the spot between Jonah Sabete and Cruz.
I had a feeling Gia was going to go back to her.
Are you a fortune teller?
No,
Are you a mind reader?
just a guesser.
Well, good guess. And it worked for them.
Umadlib si Jonah. That's still alive. Chance for Creamline with a 2-point lead. Mips. And a net touch by Jonah.
I saw it.
Timeout, Petro Gazz. Down 3.
Pero minamadali natin yung balikan. Okay. Points will come out naturally. Just do your assignment, do your role, stick to the game plan. Nandito na tayo. Don't let up. Ang kailangan lang natin patience, sound mind. As per sound mind, hindi naman nila pinapalo na ng malakas, nilalagay na lang. Yun ang gagawin, huwag kang dumulo sa antena kasi tatama sa antena papasok, ha? Tayo dumulo. Yes, one more. Process siya.
5-2. Coach O had to call that timeout. Remember, speed round, 15.
And the switch court.
Switch court at 8. So the early advantage is important, and that's why the timeout had to be called by Coach O to try to stabilize and kill the momentum of Creamline. Defense working for Creamline. Offense working for Tots. Carlos quietly, 20 points. That was her average, Pauline, going into the finals, 20.5. She's right there now at 20.
Stepping up in her new position.
Yes.
On the left side of the net.
In the absence, of course, of her captain. Misreceived. 4-point lead. Make that 5.
Last point from Gumabaw, and she was the one who dug it up. Hiningi niya, bigay mo sa akin.
He recovered right away. Down 5, which feels like a huge deficit in a 5th set. Off system. Touch again. Cruz. Isa. Gia back to Mitch, and she puts it away! 6-0 run!
She knew she was gonna kill that ball with the way she approached, the way she used her hands to bring it down the line. There's not enough space there between Jonah and the antenna, but she made it work. Just listen to the crowd.
The block as we resume play. Coach Sherwin right in front of us with a sigh of relief as they are in the lead by 7. It is a 7-0 run. Only one time that Creamline was pushed to 5 sets in the All-Filipino Conference, Pauline. And that was against the team that is waiting in the wings, watching this game, the F2 Cargo Logistic Movers.
Yeah, they don't know if they're gonna go home yet.
Yeah, but Creamline was pushed to 5 by F2. They won that one. Will they win this one too? They are 6 points away. Joust. Cheng. 8-0 run. Absolute bedlam here at the Mall of Asia Arena. 10-2. Aiza with the reply.
Ending the run. Good pass from the libero. Finding that sweet spot between the two blockers.
10-3. Far from over. Remy takes her time. That's the second time that she has served wide. And this time the error is going Petro Gazz's side. 11-3. Riza Sato will come in to serve. Gets a hug. Banaga gets a hug from Eliza Valdez at the bench. Sato, short serve. Aiza, set back on the other side. Chamzon, who just checked in. Backs up. Nicole goes cross. Thoughts asking for it. Set back. 11-4.
Long rally is here in this set. Petro Gazz is gonna need to pull out whatever they got to catch up to
You're right,
Creamline.
yeah. Oh no, 2 straight service errors. Easy giveaways. And like we said, partner, pressure, it is a privilege, but everybody feels it. Everybody at some point, even the veterans, even the legends. Phillips nalunod ng konti.
Oh,
MJ, maybe something to rally them back here. They will need a lot of it. 5 will be serving 12. An emphatic block, one-on-one.
changing mid-air. And that block.
Cannot afford mistakes here if you're Petro Gazz, especially from the service line. MJ will set it. MJ asks for it. 2 straight points from Phillips. And I think Coach Sherwin is thinking of a timeout. Yes.
He goes for it. MJ Phillips and that last point.
2 straight points. He doesn't want to give momentum back to Petro Gazz. Pauline, makes sense. Let's listen in.
Paano man i-receive? Yung utak ko, i-reverse ko. Nabibigay ko ng maganda ko. Okay? Tapos execute lang. Best play mo, 1 or 2.
Let's go.
Huwag sa kakumpiyansa.
Okay. Isip kami,
Oh,
and then running. I'm back.
Okay?
Go there.
Ano gusto mo?
Go there.
Pasa.
All in, Creamline!
An unbelievable crowd here and an atmosphere like no other in this championship series. 12-2 is the score. Timeout after the 2 straight points. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagdala dito sa Mall of Asia Arena. Naku naman, Tuesday night, weeknight na weeknight, Pauline.
It's a good
nandito
game.
Sila. Oh, sulit.
And you don't want to miss out on this.
Oh. Sen on the long run.
Oh my God.
You know, I don't see Sen do a lot of long slide attacks.
Right.
That's gotta be one of the longest I've seen her. Look at her where she came from.
But in that timeout, I heard it. Said go for the running. Coach Sherwin asking Gia.
And I don't think Petro Gazz expected that either. Bumalik sa Creamline. 13-6 is the score. Another one. Not that time. Pretzel. Gia goes to Gemma. Nicole was there. Sayed. Access denied. Said Domingo coming in clutch on offense and on defense. Match point. We will go to game number 3. Heavy serve. Overdug. Overpass. And the put away by San Domingo. The last 3 points coming from the finals MVP last year.
It's a game of MVPs, boom. I didn't expect less from both teams.
You know what? In a battle of champion versus champion, we all deserve a game number 3. The fans deserve it. The players deserve it. All the volleyball community deserves it. Quality volleyball from 2 champions. And we're gonna get another one on Thursday. In front of 10,000 people today, 12,000 in game number 1. And we expect a mammoth crowd on Thursday. Please come on over to the SM Mall of Asia Arena. The confirmation of the Creamline win. 18-25, 25-16, 25-18, 23-25, and an emphatic 15-6 in the 5th set for Creamline. And our player of the game is with Sam Corrales. Sam.
Joining me now is our player of the game. We have Captain Gia de Guzman. First of all, congratulations na extend niyo itong series into a Game 3. So how big of a morale booster is this win that you were able to get back at it in this final series after this 5-setter over Petro Gazz?
Well, after the first game, we knew we had a lot of lapses that we had to fix. And everyone was very ready to, you know, take up the challenge and prepare well. We only had 1 day to adjust for this game 2, and we're very happy that all our hard work paid off. We knew it wasn't going to be easy, and it shows naman nag-5 sets kami, but hanggang dulo lumaban kami, and I'm very proud of my team.
You definitely fought for every point there. Grabe yung balikan of points, and we were just talking about the mental toughness needed, you know, to pull off this victory. And Gia, you know, it's been a long journey for you and the team. Na mention mga na 1 day of preparation lang for this game 2. The same situation tomorrow. What's first on the agenda as you prepare for game 3?
Well, tonight, of course, we have to focus on our recovery, and then tomorrow it's back to work for the team. We won today, but we know there's a lot more to fix, a lot more to work on, and a lot more to improve, and we're very ready for this challenge. So we'll see you all on game 3.
And speaking of, you know, all of your fans that came out here today in the SM Mall of Asia Arena, they never gave up on you guys kahit past the bedtime na of Gemma. We all know that. Do you have any message to all of your supporters who came out in this game 2?
I want to greet my family and Miguel also, my husband, and to all of our Creamline PVL supporters, maraming salamat po for being here with us today, for sticking with us until, you know, all of our games, kahit late na, sa bahay man at sa venue, sobrang salamat po talaga. Buong puso kami nagpapasalamat, and kita-kita po tayo sa Game 3. And also to our Creamline management, thank you so much for the support.
A lot of supporters really came out here. It is a sea of pink, so there you have it. You heard it from herself, Gia de Guzman, our player of the game, and they are off to Game 3.
Well, she didn't run as much today, that's for sure.
Right.
And that is a good thing for her. As we are, yes, way past the official bedtime of Gemma Galanza, which she says is 7:30. Thanks for the reminder, Sam Corrales. Thanks for the interview, too. Okay, recap this for all of the fans out there watching.
It was definitely a match worth watching. The errors tied. It was a high-quality match. However,
Humabol sa errors yung Petro Gazz no?
yeah, they
Doon sa
were
dulo, sa fifth.
yeah, they were down, but suddenly the service errors, the communication errors really got to them. And if you're a fan of the volleyball community, I'm sure you are excited that there's gonna be another match. Yung attacks nila and the blockings, definitely nakabawi ang Creamline.
So all of these trend toward a Creamline win, out-attacking the opponent, and then they outblock the best blocking team in the league. And again, those initial attacks, the first quick hits, working today. The great adjustment by Coach Sherwin to game number 2. Now, it is the job of Coach O to adjust for game number 3. If you're Coach O, tied 1-1, what are you going to do, Pauline?
With only 1 day to adjust, you're gonna have to review this match and really fix those errors and maybe return to the first game. What did they do right there? What did they do that made Creamline lose, that made them rattle? Go back to that.
Yes, because they made them lose. You're right. It's not that Creamline just, faltered. Petro Gazz executed their game plans so that Creamline would lose. You're right in that department. So, babalikan lang
Thank you.
nila.
Yes. So, they're gonna need to bring that. And then for Creamline naman, if they want to maintain it, they're gonna have to go back to what they did today. But, both these teams have championship experience, have finals experience.
Yeah.
So, both these teams are gonna have to bring it all.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen, Pauline. One thing's for sure, it will end on Thursday. That's the only thing that is for sure. We just don't know who will be crowned, but there will be an awarding ceremony, so F2 will have to come back also. Creamline Cool Smashers, Petro Gazz Angels, one more time around the block. That starts an hour earlier this time because wala na yung battle for bronze natin. 5:30 p.m. Game 3 at the SM Mall of Asia Arena here in Pasay City. What are you most excited about for that game number 3?
I'm excited for more quality volleyball here. Expect ko international standards, boom.
Grabe, taas ng standards.
Ganun talaga.
Ganyan talaga ang Pauline Gaston. Always a pleasure working with your partner, Pauline Gaston. Of course, a pleasure working with Sam Corrales. It is Creamline that forces the winner-take-all match on Thursday. Petro Gazz will try to regroup and try to make it back-to-back titles, but Creamline will try still to defend their title, and they have one more game to do just that. It is still champion versus champion in the All-Filipino Conference of your Heart of Volleyball. My name is Boom Gonzalez. We'll see you on Thursday for game number